So boom, I can try the knee, I can be coming in this way, I can kick the shins, I can stomp the foot, I can strike the groin, okay? But after this hit kind of opens and spreads them out, this one's going to drop in to that arm and place them out in front of me. Okay, does that make sense? All right, and then you're going to go like this, and we're going to warm up with a little slipping and stuff. So Kyle's going to be tagging. I'm moving my head out the way. I can duck. He can also tag my stomach. Okay. Try to go to the outside when he gives you a straight shot. To the hip. Okay, does that make sense? Stay light on your feet. Keep moving. Person with the gloves. Make sure you're trying to actually tag the person. Okay. Make sense? Straight shots. Side to side. Hook punches. We're going to duck. If he comes at your stomach, we'll get the belly out the way. Okay? Does that make sense? The evasive.
I was concerned about the camera right behind because I heard it and I was like, I'm sorry. You're good?
Hello, Philip. Hello, Philip. Are you British?
Oh, I am indeed.
That's good.
Hey,
I didn't know we had the British here today.
the more you know. Really good mood for head. Just remember
He's so long.
There you go.
Good. Let's make sure, Frank, you're actually trying to touch him.
I'll wear that. There you go. Good job. Good.
Let's see if how easy he is.
I want to have you go like, come on.
Oh, it's because. All right. There you go. Good. Good. There you go. There you go. Good. Good. There you go.
Stepped on a toe. That's bad for you. That was my dad's favorite move.
Okay, so don't forget the evasiveness. We're going to stay in tight, though. I want you now to have your hands up, okay? And you can punch, and you can also slip and stuff. Okay, does that make sense? So everything's still the same. Try to remember to feed your partner. Combinations and stuff, too. Okay, you got the same targets. Stay in punching range. You can still move around. Hands tight. One thing I see a lot of is you guys are doing a lot of, do the text. There's a lot of like, whoa, did you get the free? Okay, so just keep it. So when I'm here, I just want to be kind of tight, okay? I don't want to have to go any farther than I have to, okay? Does that make sense? So try to keep your movements, just get as far enough away so that you don't get hit. Does that make sense? Okay, keep it nice and tight. All right? Same thing with your punches. Keep your combinations in, one hand up, while the other one punches, okay? Okay? Let's try that. So. Sure you want to go with Amy?
I'm sure. He's gonna make me better. Yeah. She'll teach you that better.
Frank, keep your hands up just a little higher.
Nice. Hey, good.
Good, James. Your punch is looking a lot better, man.
Really good. Hey. Good. Nice. Hey. Hey.
Good, Kyle. Good form.
Cross. Good. Thanks. Good.
Amy, you're using your reach on the punch a little better, too.
Yeah.
Nice. Looks a lot better.
Nice. Better.
There we go. There we go. Good. Relax. Relax. I can't touch you.
There you go. Good head.
You're a crazy angry fairy. Man, you're one of the universe.
Whoops.
Good
That was a good
good.
head. That was a good head.
Okay, guys, we are going to be falling a little bit, so I just want you, we're going to just do a couple falls, just to kind of keep that stuff in mind, okay, because we haven't done that in a little bit. So what I want you guys to do when we are here, remember first, look towards your belt, okay, because we don't want to let our head or our elbows hit the ground. And I want you guys to basically sit for the ground, and then roll onto your back, okay, without letting your head touch or letting your elbows touch, okay? If you know how to do it and you want to kind of break fall, you can, but for simplicity's sake, for now, what I want you to do, and I'm not rolling right in my spine, I'm kind of rolling on the muscles to the side a little bit. So I'm sitting back, and then I roll. I don't want my back to be flat, so that I fall on the ground like that. I sit butt first, and then I'm going to tuck and kind of roll, okay? Does that make sense? So I want you guys to practice that just like maybe like 10 times. You kind of go to either side a little, okay? But also, don't let your shoulders go first. Stick your butt out, kind of reach for the ground with your butt, and then roll. You want your back to be nice and round. When you get down here, if you want, you can practice kind of rolling. And if you notice, I'm going to my side just a little bit. I'm going to roll. I don't want to roll on my kidney. Okay? So I'm just going off to the side of my spine a little bit, so I'm not rolling right on my spine. Just kind of on that muscle group that runs up the outside right there. Does that make sense? So try that just a little bit. Remember, tuck your head, and don't let your elbows hit, and don't reach back with your hands like this. Okay, that's a little bit. So roll. Okay, does that make sense? All right, so give that a shot. About 10 times, just fall about 10 times each. Okay, so that's a very simplified falling. You can do whole classes and lessons on that. But we're going to be helping our partner to fall when we're doing this, and we're going to be very controlled, so that's what's going to happen. Okay? What we're going to start off with is we're going to have Kyle come up, and he's going to kind of grab my shirt here, okay? Does that make sense? The first principle that I'm doing is kind of what we call it a loosener, and it's kind of the first thing I do no matter how I get grabbed, which is you basically strike to loosen stuff up a little bit. Does that make sense? So as you're coming in and grabbing, you're going to be here, and you're going to kind of give me a push back, okay? So as it's here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to secure this, and I'm coming in this way. So I want to kind of open this space up. Okay, does that make sense? This strike here, I can be going for the eyes, I can be going for the throat, okay? So I'm doing that basically. I'm from there, and I'm going to be my friend calls this blanketing the arm. So we're here, go slow. So from here, boom, as this is striking, this is pulling this back and securing this right here, okay? Does that make sense? I start getting his face going, and I'm going to step to the outside, and from here I'm going to strike, and I'm going to take him down to the ground in front of me here, okay? Does that make sense? To everybody, does everybody understand that? Okay? So with that grab, okay, and I can do a lot of stuff. So boom, I can try the knee, I can be coming in this way, I can kick the shins, I can stomp the foot, I can strike the groin, okay? But after this hit kind of opens and spreads him out, this one's going to drop in to that arm and place him out in front of me, okay? Does that make sense? Does everybody understand that? So I'm taking that forearm, boom, and real slow, one more time, I'm not going to take it over now. Boom, so I hit here, boom, that guy happens, and then this one steps in. And I can either stop the foot here, or I can step here to my foot sector. Also, when I'm turning this guy, you can let go for a second. When I'm turning this guy, I'm kind of swinging my foot, and I kind of like a little half moon step. Okay? Does that make sense? All right? So when you're the person grabbing, kind of give your partner here, walk him forward a little bit. As he's coming forward, this is going to be stopping his momentum forward a little bit, this thing coming in. I can also be kicking, okay? But after that, then this is going to come in, and then you guys are going to do the takedown here, okay? Once I get him, I'm going to go down this time. So when I'm here, I'm going to keep control of this arm and insert this guy, okay? And then I can step in here for my arm bar right here, okay? And from this can be a break or secure control. My shin is real tight up against his body. I got this guy over his head. If I don't have this here, and I do this, he can sit right up, okay? this is here, okay, to now kind of keep control of it. Does that make sense? All right? So we'll try to get that far with that. Does that make sense? One concept to remember. It doesn't matter too much how he grabs me, but I'm striking him first to kind of give him that moment, and that loosens him up a little bit. Does that make sense? Okay? So real slow, one more time. This is coming in this way, and I'm going to here, getting this guy, while this hand's coming in to strike something. It can be the throat, okay? It could be the side of the neck here, it could be the ear. And then this guy's going into here. When this is coming in, I'm stepping back and pushing that way toward the ground. All right? Does that make sense? Let's give that a shot slowly with your partner. When you're taking them down, do it with a slow glide, and remember to look toward your belt so your head doesn't hit the ground. Does that make sense? And as you're taking your partner down, hold their arm so that you're kind of controlling them down to the ground. Does that make sense? All right, let's give it a shot.
Rolling.
Okay, so he's going to grab the same way, right? So from here, remember, this is important, guys. You want to get this spread happening here, right? Okay, does that make sense? It's a little difficult on Kyle because he's a tall dude. But I'm going to reach up now, and I'm going to wrap under here, and I'm going to put in my guillotine here. Okay, does that make sense? So from when he goes into grabs, boom, I got this guy. I'm taking this guy back. I can knee him here, and then I'm coming in here, and I'm getting this lock in. So basically what I'm doing is I'm coming under, and I'm grabbing this and pulling it up in tight here. Does that make sense? I could be kneeing him the whole time, all that kind of stuff. All right, does that make sense? But remember, your first part, whatever I'm doing, I'm hitting, right? Pulling this down, get your knee there, sweep this under, and catch. And you got to apply this because he's got free arms here too, right? Does that make sense? All right. You can also, another option for you there, what I do want you to remember though is this part is kind of the principle you're trying to get here. Is that thing, right? However you're striking is important. Remember, if you go towards his eyes, he's probably going to back up. So we had this one where we're taking that way. You can also here, bam, and then from here, if I push this down, I can put him on the ground that way too. Ooh. Does that make sense? So the first time, we took him that way. From here, we took him this way, and we're taking him down here. Now I'm going out this way. I'm going to knee first. Once I get this head by my hip, I'm going to turn this arm and his head and put him here, which I can also fall in right away to get my choke. Okay? Does that make sense? But the deal is on that guy, so when it comes in, boom, from my strike, I get the side of his head. The higher up you get to his head, the easier it will be to bring him down. I knee. Put him down here. Okay? And we can sneak right in. And sleeper hold if you want. Okay? Does that make sense? All right, so that's another option for a direction for you to go. And remember, we still strike first. Because that hopefully gets him to have that ugh. And then it makes the rest of your stuff a little bit easier. Okay? Does that make sense? All right? So let's try that version.
There you go. When I'm bringing you
Good, nice. Good, Jeff.
How'd you do it? Grab your wrist and go. Which hand? All right. That's also a habit. Good habit. Stay away. Uncomfortable. I don't know what to. All right. So don't actually do that while you're wrestling. You got it. You got it.
Let me see the takedown one time, Kyle. Strike. Now, get his head, do the knee, just like you did last time. Boom. Now what you're going to do is you're going to turn his head and his arm in a circle. There you go. Right on his back in front of you. Yep. Good.
Yeah, because you really got some.
Yeah, and you gotta get it in quick on that one because you're leaving his arms and stuff open. Right. So you got to get that choke in to get the control there, so they have it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna grab you, woman. I told you. Oh, I told you once. You're gonna push down on my head.
Good. Nice, Amy. Just don't forget use that. Amy, use that knee when he's coming by. Boom, and then that'll help. That's another loosener to get rid of him. Nice, Kyle. Good. Now grab your arm. Put your other hand on the back of his head.
Yeah, you really can't help it.
Good. From there too, if you get your legs wrapped around him, you get your kind of meat hooks in, that helps even more to get that in tight and deep. So now what we're gonna do?
Tell me how to snap.
Can you follow? Can you follow me?
Yeah.
All right. So what he's going to do now is he's coming in like somebody's he's grabbing now and he's pushing me. Boom. And I want to get this out here as fast as possible. Okay. Boom. I can do whatever else I got to do right here. All right. But from here now, what I'm going to do is I want to get control of his chin or his beard if he's got one. That's nice. Okay. But I've hit right, and see how that's got him leaning back. From here, I'm going to step in and I'm sweeping this way. Okay. Does that make sense? You can go into your arm bar from there, or you could just kind of try to break that guy over the thing with a big pull there. And then from here, we're going to separate and keep our eyes to make sure that none of his buddies are coming in. Okay? Does that make sense? All right? But that's the thing. If he pushes me in and he's real aggressive, he's getting up in my face, and he gets in here, this is not as good, right? Okay? I can still do stuff from here. But what I want you to do is start about here. Okay? As he's pushing, as soon as you can, ooh, get this to stop that momentum so he's coming forward, right? Do a strike. Boom. Whatever kind of strike you want. Your elbow right here could be the thing that takes him down. But from the chin, I get his head going back, I step in, and I sweep. I'm going to take that arm and bring it right over that guy, and knee right into the back of that thing, okay? And then back away. All right, does that make sense, everybody? So as you're this person, give your partner a little bit of, we can do it here, so give your partner a little bit of push. Push him in, boom, okay? I added that, we're actors, boom, okay? So you have that guy, boom. But this, all right, if John's just pushing up on me and he wants to push me up there, it's hard for me to do stuff. But anywhere I get to here, if I'm pushing on his throat or his eyes or whatever, I can start getting his head back. That opens up my pressure a little bit. Does that make sense? Okay? So from there, you got the thing. This too will still work. Okay? I could also be on this guy here. Okay? I could be at the shoulder. Either one of those spots works. We did the first one, or you can do the one with the head. And I'm now putting my leg behind to kind of add to that. As I'm pushing him through, I'm going to sweep that leg just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to drive that knee through. Okay? Only if you really don't like that person. If they have to help you run a Renaissance fair, though, don't break their arm. Not till...
I can do it when I'm coach.
Not until July. Not until July. Yeah, you can, but it won't be as efficient. Does anybody have any questions about that? So do that with your partner now where you're getting pushed up against the wall. And then
When you come and do that, boom. All right, and now you have my chin. Lift it up.
Yes. Do you want to switch since I didn't read?
Sorry, keep trying to go over your face, but you're too tall.
What you want to do, here, just make
I did that wrong. I stepped on your foot.
Also, bam!
No, I'm thinking about because I have kids that tear my shirts off.
But this motion is what you're grabbing and you're pushing away with their head. And then, bam! You know.
It's Aikido, but it's also like...
Yeah, they're all the same. They all came from, you know.
all came from body mechanics and anatomy.
They're all
Aikido reactions. It's up here.
Yeah.
It's all about body mechanics.
There you go. Much better.
That was good.
Okay, it's all right.
I'm going to use it, but I keep saying...
What do you do? Like this, you gotta touch it.
Okay, so we're going to go through a little bit of a lock flow situation, okay, to get here. So he's going to do the same start. Boom, from here I get this guy, right? I'm going to come back from here. I just hit. I'm going to slide back and grab this guy here, and I'm doing that lock right there. You feel that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm getting that guy in this situation. That's my first one, okay? I got my fingers, okay, are right across to where his wrist bends, and I put my thumbs up on the back like that, and I'm pushing pressure towards where his forearm is. Okay, does that make sense? So that's the way it's going to start. He's going here. Bam, I got this guy. I slip back, and I get control of this guy here. All right, that make sense? Everybody understand? Now from here, I'm going to take and grab this thumb, turn him over, so I got this way, and then I got this one here. Okay, does that make sense? All right. So as he comes in, bam, I got this one. All right. I'm going to turn it all the way over so that the elbow's up now. Okay, that's the first two we're going to do. Does that make sense? All right. Then from here, I'm going to grab his wrist, and I'm coming out, turn around this way. And I'm now locking on his elbow in this spot. All right, does that make sense, everybody? Okay, and I'll help you guys get through these. From here, I'm going to turn this over, and then I'm going to lock this guy up here. All right, and I can pull this across and do that one. So that's 5 locks, just to help you guys get a sense of some of these wrist lock situations happening. Okay, so boom, I do my strike here. I slide down, boom. I can be hitting this whole time too, right? Okay. From here, I turn it over. Okay. stretch it out, and get the lock on the elbow there too. Because the first 2 are wrist locks, the last 3 are on the elbow. This one down, and I want to be right behind where his elbow is. I'm not trying to chase his arm. I'm making him be where I want him to be. Right? So he goes down, and I'm like, no, I didn't want you down. I want you to be up. Okay? And then I want you to be here. Okay? Does that make sense? Make sense, everybody? So far? All right. So we'll try to get through those. I'll kind of come around and help you guys do that. That make sense? All right.